They're sure chirping in here.
Because they're babies.
They're what?
They have babies in here.
They got babies in here. So what exactly are you doing? You got the lawnmower and the spray. Tell everybody what you're doing. I don't disagree with anything that you're doing. But if I did a video and just showed my lovely wife CP, she's got the lawnmower, which is kind of leaning. Okay, it's not. I was thinking, fuck, it has a flat tire, but it doesn't. And the yard sprayer, and they're going, what the fuck, CP lost her marbles.
This is also my field sprayer.
This is CP's field sprayer. Anyways, so why don't you tell everybody what you're doing?
Cleaning my barn for the birds.
Cleaning the barn for the birds. Actually, what CP is doing, she figured she needed a ton of chemical. Well, it's not chemical. We have pure chlorine for shock chlorination on a well. Like, it's pretty rich stuff. Anyways, she filled the yard sprayer with about 30 gallons of water, 40 gallons of water, and then we put 1.5 gallons of this pure chlorine in it. And the whole idea, I don't think she made it strong enough. I think we should have been a lot richer.
You want to sniff it?
Oh, I can smell the chlorine in the barn, but I think it should have been richer. And the whole idea is to spray it down, the walls, the gates, everything in the barn, to kill the whatever ringworm type germs and kill any other kind of germs that might have got, fucking pigeons, got on the walls, the doors, the gates, so on and so forth. That's what she was doing in here, and why she's got the lawnmower. The lawnmower is rigged up with a toggle switch for the pump on the sprayer, and then she could just go along with the hand wand, but she didn't use half of what she had mixed. You could spray your plants for bugs.
No.
Isn't it chlorine? You mix chlorine and, oh, was it?
No.
No, that was vinegar.
That's for trees.
That's for trees. Vinegar and soapy water for trees, for bugs. But yeah, that's what she was doing. The old timers used to use like a whitewash. We're using chlorine. Good job, babe. I still think you should add another 1.5 gallons.
I'll be able to breathe.
1.5 gallons to that, and then do it. Open all the doors in the barn.
Got something to do.
I got millions of things to do.
Really?
Yeah.
Prove it.
Hey?
Prove it.
Well, I gotta go get more information. Because I'm just a dumb cowboy that doesn't know nothing about PTOs. So there you go. That's how she does it. You get to see it.
Come here.
No, I'm clean.
Well,
I don't need I don't need a disinfection.
Let's see if it's strong enough.
No. No, I don't think so. I'll pass. You did the wood and everything, right?
Get the fuck out of my lawn.
Did you do these pens? I'm just asking because you had cows in these pens.
Leave.
Okay. Bye, babe. Have fun. Anyway, I was told, right, guys? Get the fuck out of the barn. So, alrighty. We got to go to the city. Talk to y'all later. Alrighty, guys. Well, we're back in Big Blue. What the heck? There's the hoe drills in transport. And we're moving them to the last field. Whether we can go or not, I don't know. I did come down the road here earlier and there's a lot of water on the road still. It's getting fairly late in the day here already, like freaking 4:30, 5 o'clock, but I guess if I could get the opening rounds done, then great. I don't know. This cloud to the back of us here ain't looking that good. We didn't really get any rain yesterday. We got a nice dust dampener. The oats is not poking out of the ground yet, but the barley's up. The barley is definitely up already. I guess it's been a week already, so actually the barley was up 2-3 days ago. It was poking out of the ground. So I'm undecided if I'm going to go seeding tonight or not. Because if we get the rain that they're predicting for tonight, tomorrow, it's all thunderstorm straight through, like tonight and more or less all day tomorrow. So if we get that and we get like another inch or inch and a half of rain, whatever I see today, when I go back to finish the field, it's going to be, here, look at this. Water. We got water. But anyway, like I was saying, it's going to be really far behind for the second batch that we seed. So I'm undecided on what the hell I should be doing. I guess it doesn't really matter because it is green feed and it's getting underseeded to oats. Or not oats, it's getting seeded to oats and it's getting underseeded to alfalfa grass. So with that in mind, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Anyway, see that? You see that green hue? That's the barley that's poking out of the ground. So that's a good thing, considering all the issues we had trying to get that sumbitch to seed, get it in the ground. To see seeds germinated and growing is a good thing. Another week and the whole field will be just friggin' green. Green. So that's a good feeling. And I really gotta fix that mirror one of these days. I keep looking at the passenger when they're in the tractor with me and not at what's behind me. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, enough chit chatter. Let's get to the field and see what's going on out there. We'll talk to y'all later. I like that. The barley's up. Sweet. Alrighty guys, well I just readjusted my depth because it's so wet out here. I set her for basically an inch and 1/8 for depth. I just readjusted our rate, in other words bushels per acre or pounds per acre. So right there, that yellow handle on each box, one there, one there. I got them all set at 27, which would give us a rate of just shy of 2 bushel an acre. Now if you look, you can see kind of a trail that goes right through there. That was CP and I with the side-by-side the other day. We goddamn near got stuck in there. Right there. So, and there's a lot of wet spots in this field. She's a nasty sumbitch. So, anywho, we're gonna see what we can do, and I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. Talk to you later. Well, guys, maybe she's still a little too wet. We ain't moving nowhere. I just got off the phone with CP. She's got to unhook the dump trailer from the tractor and then come out here to pull my friggin' ass out of here. I tried wiggling it back and forth a little bit and then we just dropped. It was like, oh shit. And the spot that I was really concerned with is just right back there. Coming around that little bluff of trees, them willows right there. Well, that's a slough, and it reaches all the way across into the grass line on the edge. And it's really wet through there by the looks of it. Like here we have somewhat dried ground. You can see that dried stuff. You can see kind of dried stuff here. And I started to spin a bit, so I tried cutting it in on top of the grass, and that didn't help none. So, yeah, we stuck. And I had worked through here earlier. Over there, back over there, I pulled the disc through it, but the disc wasn't touching the ground when we worked the ground. Over here, I was able to disc right through this. And yeah, we screwed. We ain't going nowhere. These weeds are really coming on. Now that we had that rain. So, but anyway, the plan here, get the oats in, get the alfalfa grass in, harrow it, and quite possibly land roll it. For all of those guys. For all of the guys like that. And there's lots of them. Anywho, I'll let you guys go. CP's got to come and get over here and pull my fat ass out of the friggin' swamp. So, we'll talk to y'all later. Well, we got out of that spot. CP came out and we put a chain on and that wasn't working. So we went home and she's got a farrier coming, so she couldn't come back. So I phoned up a neighbor and he wasn't too busy. He says, oh hell yeah, I'll just come on over. So Bob is back there with the little blue, and we came out with my tow rope or tow strap. And I don't know if I've ever shown you guys the tow strap, but it's roughly 55 feet long, and like 8 or 10 inches across. Like, it's a heavy duty sumbitch. And that's all we needed. Was just to get little blue farther out on drier ground, because with the chain that I had, I couldn't get quite far enough away. So that's it. I'm done. I'm taking this tractor and the hoe drills down to the approach, and if you see that right back there in the sky, it's coming. Something's coming. I don't know how much we're gonna get or how little, but something's coming. So I just said, screw it. We'll just leave it, because I make one round and I'll probably get stuck another 1 or 2 times. Like right there looks kind of wet. It just needs a little more time. Like, I don't want to have to be ducking and diving around a shitload of little tiny soft spots or big soft spots. So yeah, we'll just, if it doesn't rain, great. Maybe another day or a day and a half, 2 days is all we need, and then we could seed it properly. But right now she's just too wet. Talk to y'all later. Guys, we are getting hammered here right now. Like, it's just friggin' been raining for the past, how long?
We got hail.
We got a little.
Yeah.
We getting hail too. 125 versus 225. It ain't fucking happening. You get to close the door. You're letting the rain in. Well, I'm glad I got the tractor unstuck and parked it where I did, because otherwise, yeah, this would, it's going to be a while before we get seeding again. That field's going to be really wet for a long time. The floor's wet. You did it, not me. Not this time. Ow! Listen here, you just go away.
Take that off. Just...
Yep, it's really coming down. It's terrible. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's not that it's terrible. Tinker's freaking out. There she goes. Oh. Lots of lightning. Had a slight hint of hail. And a lot of rain. Fun, fun, fun. Let's get her done. Morning, everybody. This is nuts. Started raining about 9:30 last night. Where's it stop? Where's it stop? Still going? Oh my gosh, look at that. She's on the number 6 mark. I think the piggies are flooded out. CP's garden is partially flooded out. So from 9:30 last night until, well, it's 6:30 right now. I was up at 3 and it was just friggin' pouring at times. Two inches and 6/10. Nice. Look at CP's garden. She's gonna be a while before we get back to seeding any kind of ground. Talk to y'all later. Oh, on the upside, her pond filled with water. We've got more water in there than we had all spring or after the last rain. Nuts. The CP's got that pump going. I'm trying to get a couple other ones working. But the one is hooched and it's got a plastic prop in it. And the other one that we've got, the motor will turn on, but the fins are wore right out. And she just told me that there's another one at the barn here. So I gotta check and see if the propeller in this thing, oh, she had it dug out, if the propeller works on this one. So, friggin' crazy ass pigeons. So I guess I'll take this one to the shop and see if I can get this sucker to work. I'll bring you guys back after. Well, after, how long have we been driving around out here? 15, 20 minutes?
A while.
We finally found them. Hollering, calling them. Brought them their assault tub. Mr. Bully Wooly. Orange 4 bull. But everybody's here. All the calves are accounted for after the storm, and So yeah, I guess our heifers aren't as small as I thought they were, because that's a virgin heifer right beside the bull. And there's not much. Yeah, she's a little bit shorter bodied. She's still growing. And she's going to be not as thick as he is, but for height, she's pretty much just as tall as he is. At least they're not wild, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully the calves and everybody straighten out. It's only been 2 days since we brought them here, so. Anywho, we found them. They're happy to have their salt. You hear that, guys? You might not be able to see the raindrops falling, but it's starting again. You can see it hitting in the water there. We're gonna get hammered here again right away. I had to move this pump. It pumped a fair amount of water out, but I wasn't checking on it and the fucking pump fell over. So then it quit pumping. And right now I see it's probably fucking plugged. Son of a bitch. Because the hose is sunk down to nothing. Anyway, I gotta get back in there and I gotta play with that pump. The other pump that we had going, I moved it over to the piggies because they're flooded right out. I did not dump our rain gauge, so once this system moves on out, we'll find out how much we end up with. Talk to you guys later. Have a good day, and maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Getting it again. Morning, everybody. "24-hour time period, right? Let's see here. Thursday night until 6 a.m. Saturday morning. 9:30 Thursday night until 6 a.m. Saturday morning. So I guess about 36 hours. That's where we're at. Basically 4 inches. Frigging nuts. Dumped it because if we get hammered on today, there's probably not going to be enough room in the rain gauge to accept it all. I did have CP's garden pumped out. Then I moved the pump to the piggies. It's been going all night. I gotta get a different pump in there. Nobody calved. Anyway, I'm going for a coffee, guys. Y'all have a good day, and we'll see what happens a little bit later.